Greetings everyone, and welcome to my review of the Fortnite Battle Royale collection, Meltdown and the Visitor. So this is another Fortnite Battle Royale collection glider set, which I've looked at one before, that being the Laser Chomp. I really like that one, but that is also something I really like in the game. This is a character I really like in the game, the Visitor, with a glider that I don't think I even own it. I think it's for the hazmat suit characters, which I do have one of those, but I don't really use it often. Overall, I'm kind of interested in seeing how this stacks up to the Laser Chomp. So, yeah, let's just open it up and see what's inside. And to begin with, let's look at the thing I'm most interested in, the Visitor. So, this is in the game a member of the Seven, which is basically... I mean, originally it's seen as like this evil organization, but it eventually changes to be like the good guys. It's kind of hard to explain without going into like the story of Fortnite, so to speak. But yeah, he's a very cool little character, very heavily story-based. So if you're a fan of like the story of Fortnite, if that's something that interests you, like it does me, this is a very nice figure to have for your display or whatever else. And yeah, the details are really nice. I like the little copper design that's on his shoulders and his back bling, as well as on his chest. It's very nice. The difference of colours is really nice. The brown on the boots, the grey on the trousers, and then the blue on the armour and helmet. It all works together really well, as well as the fact that you do have his smiling face, which is an option, is a style in the game, which is very nice. It's how I always ran this skin, so... very cool. He does come with two... I look at them as being hand cannons, which wouldn't be dual-wield, but clearly it's supposed to be dual-wield pistols. Pretty cool. Basic, the silver. I'm going to just quickly show that on its own. They're both the exact same. Just plain silver pistols. Kind of like... is it a Magnum? I think it's a Magnum or a Desert Eagle. Look alright. I'm not overly sold on it, but at the end of the day, there are silver or, grey camos, wraps, whatever, for the weapons in Fortnite, so I'm perfectly fine with that being, just a plain looking gun. And they fit pretty well into his hands. He does have trigger fingers on both hands, though something I noticed is his left hand even has a bit more of a trigger finger compared to his right hand. They seem to be molded slightly differently. This one also doesn't seem to want to hold the gun for very long, which is kind of annoying. But the back bling is a separate piece in the packaging that I just put on. It holds on with a peg in the back. And as I say, that's some nice detailing. It's not completely accurate because this little, jagged bit at the bottom should be a different colour. I think it should be darker because it's like a fabric. It's like a cape that goes underneath the jetpack or whatever this thing is. But overall, I think it looks good and it works for the overall design. So that just goes into the back like so. Very nice. As for articulation, you do have rotation at the head, goes all the way around, and then up and down on the arms, going all the way around on both. And that's it. Most of these figures only, unfortunately, have 3 points of articulation. This one definitely could have 4. It could have waist. I'm fine with it, though. It looks good, and overall, you only really need it for the arms and the head. So, I'm good with that. Let's look at the glider. And getting the Meltdown Glider out... this is a really nice little bit of plastic. I'm going to be honest, it's not exactly anything special. It's pretty cool overall. I like the design. It's very classic Fortnite in its overall look. It's something that a lot of players will have seen before, this general design. And overall, the pattern on it is quite nice. It has like a toxic, radioactive sort of symbol on it, which is very nice. It is a little bit of a chalky print on this, which is kind of odd, especially compared to other things that I've had from the line. But overall, pretty good. No articulation as far as I'm aware, though this top part is like a completely separate part. In fact, I think you probably could... it might... yeah, you probably could unhook it from these and remove it if you did want to. I don't really know why, there's not really a reason to. But if you want to do that, option is there. On the bottom, you've got little canisters there and grips, which... of course, you can attach a figure to this. In this case, I'm going to attach the included figure of the Visitor. Looks pretty good. I think I might have that the wrong way, in fact. It's hard to tell. Like, I think that is the front, but I'm not completely sure. I think this is the right way. But yeah, that's how you'd see it in game, just flying over. You might see it a little bit like that. Overall, it works. You do get a very nice stand, which this will actually tell me which way it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go this way. Is it? No, I had it right the first time. I just couldn't get it into the peg. And yeah, that works for me. It's a little bit low, but overall, I don't mind that. I think that looks pretty good. If you have that on a bit of a higher shelf, you know, that works. You could probably wall mount that in some way to give it a bit more of an angle or something, but yeah, I like it. So I guess that's the set. And since I mentioned it earlier, I thought I'd compare between it and the Laser Chomp. They're comparable. They work. I can believe that these are both things that people fly in on within the game, and obviously they are. I would say that the Meltdown seems a little bit big. Like, it sounds weird, but like, this is a shark, this is a paraglider. This shouldn't be wider than the shark, in my opinion. It's just a case of, you know, a little bit of width. Maybe the wings shouldn't go as far as they do, and then it shouldn't be as tall as it is. Maybe? I don't really know. The stands are the same, except for the fact that the base is different. This one's round, and this one's a bounce pad, which doesn't actually make sense now I think about it. I think I mentioned it in the review, actually. And one nice thing about the Laser Chomp, this one doesn't have play features. This one has a little flick fire missile on the top. This one doesn't have that. This is obviously a different figure, so I'm not going to compare the figures, but yeah, I'm not hugely happy with that comparison, but like, at the same time, it works. I can definitely look at these and be like, yeah, they're both in use within Fortnite. It makes sense. I don't know. I just think this might be a little bit too big, or maybe Laser Chomp is a little bit too small. But in any case, that's going to be it for this review. I think this is a really nice little thing, especially to add to the rest of the, you know, Fortnite Battle Royale collection. And yeah, that's going to be it for this review. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!